joining me today. I'm super excited to get your makeup going. I thought we could start with just a little bit of priming. I'm just gonna look at your face a little bit. So you removed all your makeup. Okay, thank you. That's like a good first step. Just to I need to just look at your what your base of your skin is like. I'm seeing that it is a bit drier, so I think that we could go for some I have some primer that we can start with. So this is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. So this will add a lot of shine and moisture to your skin. So again, I just want to kind of look at your skin up close and see if there are any problem areas that I want to do first, because before I do the primer, I am going to put on some under eye brightener. This is just to get a good even base and get rid of any discoloration. So I'm just gonna use my ring finger because that's actually the softest finger. And I'm just gonna tap that under. I'm just gonna tap this under your eye. If you wanna look up, you can look up if that's easier for you. It blends really well. So I'm gonna get it right in the inner corner of your eye, and then I also want to get this area because that tends to be a little bit dark for some people. And I'll just do this side. You really don't need a lot. Again, you can look up. Okay, good, thank you. And then I just pat it, and then again I get that little part. Okay, thanks. So that's a good start, because then I'm gonna this is super dewy and tons of moisture. Oh, I spilled some. So I'm just gonna kind of paint this on your cheeks and your forehead. This specifically, you really don't need a lot of. Just put this here, and then I'm gonna use just this beauty blender to blend that out. But you do have really nice skin. This is just to help with the dryness for any other products that we put on top of it, because sometimes dry skin can cause flakiness. Okay, I'm gonna get your forehead. And then can you turn your head? Thanks. I'm just gonna get this side going down into your jaw, and then this way too. It's really important to blend down the jaw and around the hairline, even if it's just primer. Okay, perfect. So now what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do just a little bit of foundation. This is the Fenty Beauty Ease Drop Blur and Smooth Skin Tint. This is an amazing product. She definitely did great with this. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this. I'm gonna start a little, goes a long way. I won't put any on your nose yet because the primer can act as coverage on your nose. So I'm just gonna try to get this around your face, the broader parts of your face. Okay. And then I'm just gonna blend that around your chin, because we do want, this is more casual, not super glam, so it's not as much coverage. Okay, and then again I'm gonna get around your jawline and your hairline, and then just a little bit up the sides of your nose, right there. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Okay, so before we add any powder, it's really important that we get the the rest of the like liquid stuff on. So I think what I want to do next is I'm going to be adding liquid blush. And again, this is e.l.f. So this is another e.l.f. product. So this can act as, yep, camo liquid blush. Some people might want to put this on their lips. I'm not sure. I'm just more into it being a blush thing. The applicator is really interesting. It's pretty big. I'm just going to start with one dab on each cheek because this is pretty, I'm just going to blend it with my hands. This is pretty pigmented. It's just like the Rare Beauty blush. I think it's like a really close dupe to the Rare Beauty blush. I'm just going to put this on. And then I'll get this on this side. I don't want to use the Beauty Blender too much because I don't want it blending weird with the product, so it's good to just, sometimes you just gotta pat that out. Okay, so now, what else? I think I could add a little bit of this ColourPop lip and cheek balm. I just got this from Target. It's gorgeous. It's very like balmy. It's not like a powdered blush, so I'll do just on the apples of your cheek, and then I'm gonna put some on your nose, just like the tiniest bit. And I'll blend that out too, because it's nice to get a little color back there after we put the primer on, just to make it look more natural. Okay, so now is when we can start to set it with powder. I'm going to be using e.l.f. again. And my brushes. This is going to be the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. So I'll use this big brush. It's nice and fluffy. Nice fluffy brush. So I'm just going to tap this in. I'm going to tap it very lightly. I'm not going to drag it. I'm going to tap it very lightly underneath your eyes. And just a little tap down your nose. I'm sorry about the car sounds. Just a little tap down your nose. And then I'm going to tap underneath your second eye. And then on your third eye. Just kidding. But yeah, I'm going to get a little bit on your forehead too. And then just a little bit on your chin. And then I'm leaving this alone. Actually, you know what? I'll just do a quick like dusting because we did put liquid products there, so it would be good to make sure those get set with something. It won't make it look dry. It's the Halo Glow Setting Powder. It actually won't make it look that dry. So now I'm gonna be looking at your eyebrows. Okay. So I'm gonna be brushing through your eyebrows. I'm gonna kind of be brushing through them crazy because that gets the shape. I'm gonna be brushing them up and like in, and then I'm gonna flick them up. I'm not gonna use any product on them. I'm just gonna make sure that their shape is good. So I'll do this one too. I'll go a bit crazy. And then get the shape back. And you have really nice brows. They don't even need to be touched up or anything. You have super nice brows. Okay. So those are your brows. It's just sometimes I like to make those most inner pieces kind of fluff out. Okay. We're just gonna do a little bit of an inner eye corner brightness. I love doing this for natural looks. So this is the e.l.f. No Budge Shadow Stick. Okay, so I'm getting in the inner corners of your eyes here. Okay. I'm just gonna use my ring finger again to blend that out. Okay, perfect. And then we'll go on to mascara. And then we'll go on to your lips. And then I think we should be all good. So so I'm gonna open it really wide and I'm just gonna place your lashes in there. Press down and then I like to curl them. I like to curl it up. Press again. Okay, this one. Okay, good. Okay, perfect. And then I've been using this new lash extender from Elf. And it's actually a, what is it called? Tubing mascara. The applicator's really nice. I really like the applicator, and then it's super easy to get off. You just kind of run water over it and it comes off. And it's not gonna not stain, but it's not gonna, not budge. It comes off just in like tubes. So if you want to look up or however you want to do it, I'm just going to tell you when to blink, okay? So I'm going to start at your roots of your lashes. Okay, you can blink. And blink. And blink. And then I'm just going to get the outer parts. Okay. And this one, I'll start at your roots. And blink. I don't like to touch the lower lashes because that can get to, for me, that gets a lot of mascara under my eyes and your look is pretty natural right now. So now I'm going to use for the final product, ColourPop Fresh Kiss Glossy Lip Stain. So this is really cool because it goes on glossy. And then it dries into a lip stain. Okay, so I'll start with just a little bit. It's like a really pretty pink color. So if you just want to kind of just pout your lip like that, I'm going to start in the middle of your mouth, on your lower and upper lip. And then I'm going to use my finger to just blend out the rest into the rest of your lip, because I don't want to start, at the outline. I'd want to make it look as natural as possible. And then this will be a little hydrating glossy, and then it will stay like a stain. And then let me look at your hair. I'll just brush your hair forward in front of your face. Okay, I'll take a last look at everything. It turned out super